Wait. Hey Mike, what's going on today?
Well, we've got the cast of Finding Bigfoot here with us today. They're signing autographs right outside as we speak. It's an unprecedented event here at the Bigfoot Museum. We have never, ever, ever had this many people show up spontaneously like this. And it's all capsulated because they only promised to be here for 2 hours. So we have cars lined up down the street. The Highway Patrol had to be called. We've never seen this many people show up. We only had like 3 days to even mention it, to publicize it. And, it just shows the power of that program. A lot of people watch that show and they love it. And they're here to show their support.
How's it going, Greg?
Good. What are you cooking?
Oh, Squatch dogs. It says right there. Made from real squatch, I guess.
Hey Renee, how you doing today?
I'm great. Come on, I'm in Santa Cruz. I'm actually in Fulton, California, at the Bigfoot Discovery Museum. Have you guys seen Mike Rugg's library? I've never seen so many Bigfoot books. What can I do for you? I don't think anybody has more than Mike Rugg.
You enjoying your time at the museum today?
Absolutely. The comic books out front, all those games and toys. I feel like I'm a 10-year-old again.
How are you liking your time today at the museum?
I love every chance I get to come to the Bigfoot Discovery Museum. Mike's been a friend of mine for far longer than I've been on the show, and I think that his museum not only offers a central point in the community for Bigfoot researchers to come together, but it's really almost a storehouse for information from the Santa Cruz area. There is no place better to look for Bigfoots in the Santa Cruz Mountains than by starting here at the museum with Mike Rugg.
Do you guys have any interesting things happen while you were here?
Well, there's always interesting things happening, but you know, if I told you about it, you wouldn't watch the episode, would you?
Today, did you enjoy your time at the Bigfoot Museum?
Oh yeah, fantastic. It was a great little signing gig here. It was great meeting with Mike here, doing those scenes for the show. We shot Mike in the episode, the Santa Cruz episode, and he gave us like all the right information. And just like as we see so many places we go, after we're there a week checking out things, we start to kind of figure out the equation. And by the time we really start to figure it out, then we got to go to the next place, you know. So at least I know where I come back here, where I kind of want to start. I think I know what the scene is here, and I think it has to do with marshes, which are not in plentitude in these mountains. That's why they're so key. But learned an important lesson there.
You think there's Sasquatch here in Santa Cruz?
Yeah, there wouldn't be as many reports, wouldn't be as many sightings. They're not all over the place here. There are probably not as many here as there is in other mountain ranges, but there must be at least one or a couple of families. Certainly enough habitat to support them, but it wouldn't be like in every single drainage, because again, those marsh areas that the young ones are so dependent on when they're growing, because there's all different manner of protein, everything from insects to, you know, reptiles and all sorts of things. Those areas are so limited that it would limit the number of Bigfoots, and they need those because these mountains don't get enough rain, and the soil is so porous. It's decomposed granite, it's sandstone, so it'll rain like heck, you know, in one part of the year, then the rest of the year, even if it rains a little bit, that just soaks right down to the ground, as opposed to like the Sierras where there's a lot of granite. So when there is some precipitation, it all runs down into, you know, it cascades over rocks and waterfalls and leaves a lot of surface water. Surface water doesn't last too long in the Santa Cruz Mountains because of the soil. So those areas where it is at, that's what I realize is going to make it more predictable to figure out where they are. Those areas where there is standing surface water that creates that marsh type environment is going to be a magnet for a lot of things. And that's where you're going to have the whole list of small mammals and everything else, and deer coming in and everything. And I'm just beginning to note like where the chain of those are along this mountain range. White's Lagoon is one of them.
Hey Bobo, you enjoying your time in Santa Cruz today?
Oh yeah, it's epic.
So, dude, do you think there's Sasquatch in Santa Cruz?
There's squatches here. Honestly, there's a whole lot of them.
Who's the artist?
There's one or two falligers possibly that move around this area, and probably some other random ones come up out of the south and come and leave again. That's just my guess. I don't know. I'd go with what Mike Rugg says.
Did you guys get together and chat about it at all, or
with Mike?
Yeah, with Mike. Did you?
Well, Mike pointed us where to go, and Mike's the expert here, so we listen to him.
Oh, sure.